All right, this is December 3rd in Occupy San Francisco, virtually in the dark. Oh, thank you.
Does that help?
Thank you.
See community members coming together to help community members with their personal projects right here in the form of somebody with a headlamp and somebody with a mag light shining it in my face so that you people can see my ugly mug and listen to my ranting.
Oh, we love that. And you can't even see mine because I have these stupid lights on my head. But at any rate, this is Xander. And Xander has been a crucial part of Occupy San Francisco ever since just shortly after September 17th, after the whole Occupy movement started on Wall Street. He was here in San Francisco with Scud and several other people, including Angelina was part of that, right? And
she was at our first couple of General Assemblies.
And Sarah Page was there, and what's the lawyer's name?
Bellstar and
Rob Benson, and
a whole lot of people. There were a lot of people that did so much work organizing the march in the General Assembly that took place on the 17th, and then we started camping and we really started working together, and it wasn't about who was camping and who wasn't, because it was all a part of the Occupy movement, and we were all working together. So we'd meet up on Saturdays and have our big General Assemblies, and then
of like 6 or 7 or 8 people.
No, like during the week we'd have anywhere from like 15 to 40, and then on Saturdays we'd have 400 to 800 people.
And Union Square, really? Okay, and this was really early. Right?
This was like the first 2 weeks.
Was this before you established 555 California?
This was all about the same time.
We had you occupied 555 California, the Bank of America at that point? You had.
The way that I was brought into the movement is I found this little flyer, and it was talking about protesting the capitalist involvement in our lives and in the government, and it kind of felt like somebody grabbed my head and they were like, this is where you need to be. So that's where I was. And listening to their General Assembly and how they did that process and what everybody else's issues was so inspiring to me. And then they called for an immediate presence, and we're just like, we're here, we're camping, let's go.
By we, you mean you and Scud?
I mean the couple of us that camped out the first night were just like, we're here. We need to do this. We need a permanent presence. We need to continue this message and really occupy this space. So we were all at 555 together, and before the camp grew to what you see around you, it was people like...
The camp, by the way, you can't see it, it's in the dark, but there are about 300 permanent occupiers
There's
there now.
A camp at Wells Fargo, there's a camp at 101, and there's a camp here in Justin Herman Plaza, which we have renamed Bradley Manning Plaza. So all three of these camps work together. They're separate, but they're the same because we all have the same message. So we're all just working on different tactics of the same problem.
Altogether, what do you say the combined population is?
The combined population of Occupy?
Yeah. Of San Francisco.
Well, we also have, there was an Occupy encampment at the university that started 2 or 3 days ago.
Which university?
I'm not 100. I don't know the university in the area. I think it's just San Francisco State, maybe.
San Francisco State University. Is it out on the ocean?
It's all I know is that it's here in SF.
Okay.
And they have campers. I would say total occupation of people, or total number of people camping for Occupy is probably about 500.
In San Francisco.
Just in San Francisco.
Total.
And then the people, our outside supporters, range in the thousands. We have the unions. Yeah, millions, really.
In San Francisco now. We're talking just about San
active
Francisco.
support, we're probably looking at a good couple of thousand.
In San Francisco.
In San Francisco.
Of which I am one.
We started out with 20 people.
We started out with 6 people camping. But we started out with probably 20 to 30 like individuals getting it all organized beforehand, and the 6 just happened to be able to camp, when that opportunity presented itself. So it's no, like, it's not, oh, we've been here since day one, we're founded this. That's not how it is. It was just, we have the ability to camp. These and a lot of people didn't have the ability to camp. So it's not like, oh, I'm a camper, you're not a camper, blah 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 blah. It's, you're an occupier, I'm an occupier, we're working together.